Hey guys, tonight I decided to do a short series of videos on some of the absolutely beautiful and wonderful leopard geckos that I have acquired from some of my fellow leopard gecko breeders over the past few years. I thought that would be kind of a neat little set of videos to do. Just give credit where credit's due and props where props are due. First off is this beautiful female lavender striped radar bell that I acquired from JMG Reptile earlier this year. She is a 2010 hatch. Really pretty gecko, as you can see. She does have two solid red eyes. Kind of hard to focus in on them. Sorry, I have a shitty camera. For taking videos, that is. She unfortunately only produced one good baby for me this breeding season. She was kind of a smaller female and a young female when she started ovulating. But anyway, I'm extremely happy that I got one baby out of her. And that baby is actually going to be bred back to mom this next year. And if you'll give me a second, I can show you the male I'm referring to. Here is my male Max Snow radar. That is the offspring of the lavender radar female, lavender striped radar female from JMG that I showed you before. He hatched in October, or excuse me, not October, August. And he's already, as you can see, pretty big boy. He does have two solid red eyes, really nice vibrant yellow color, and the lavender is kind of fading out on him a tad, but that's fine. He still looks really awesome. Let's weigh him, see how much he weighs. He's getting close to being ready to breed. Not quite. Luckily she has not started ovulating yet, so I have a little more time to grow him up. 41 grams. We're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, beautiful gecko that was produced by my JMG Lavender Stripe Radar female. This is Tuffy. This gecko was produced in 2003 by one of my very closest and dearest friends, Robin Struck of R2 Reptiles. He was one of just a very few bold stripes that she produced that year. I was lucky enough to get him. He is a pure R2 bold stripe, obviously. Came from Robin. He's not much of a breeder these days. He's getting a little bit older, and he'll breed with 2 or 3 females really well at the beginning of the season, and then he just kind of peters out and doesn't really have an interest in breeding after that. So I am still going to try to breed him to a couple of pure R2 females that I have to keep the pure R2 line going. And let's weigh Tuffy, see how big he is these days. A lot of the R2s are a little bit on the smaller side, but Tuffy's actually quite a big boy. There you go. 84 grams. So, as you can see, beautiful R2 bold stripe. Has the bandit nose, which is one of the distinguishing characteristics of that line. And the nice bold stripe pattern, and a little bit of lavender there on the side. Just a really wonderful gecko. This is Pogue. Pogue is a gem snow giant male that came to me from Christy at Ghoulish Geckos. He's quite large, as you can see. When I got him, he was about this weight. He beefed up. He's 120 grams right now. He beefed up to about 135 or so grams, and he slowed down a little bit on his feeding as of late, but as you can see, he's still a monster. I always take him to the reptile shows that I do, and he's kind of my display gecko, my hands-on gecko that I get out and let people hold. especially children, that want to hold a leopard gecko and touch one because he's just such a sweet boy. Not sure exactly what my plans are going to be for him this next season. I don't know if he is het for any albino, so I really don't want to breed him to any bells or rainwaters until I breed him to a trimper to test breed and find out, you know, what's going on with that, if he's a het trimper or not. Also, as you can see, he does have a partially regenerated tail, so he would probably be about maybe 5 grams bigger if he had his full tail, I would guess. Anyway, this is Pogue. Beautiful, one of many beautiful geckos I have received from Christy at Ghoulish Geckos. This gorgeous boy is from my dear friend Brian Jett from Jet Exotics. He does a lot of work with rainwater animals as well as some other morphs, but I would say that his specialty is rainwater albinos. And this guy is the result of breeding a male firewater, gorgeous male firewater, that was actually produced here 2 years ago. His name is Lava, and you've probably seen pictures of him on geckoforums.net in the Show Off Your Leos forum, if you've kept up with Brian's rainwater albino posts over the last couple of years. Anyhow, this boy is half lava and half rainwater albino, and the lava part really carried through. Real happy with how he's looking. Nice orange color, nice carrot tail. Just a trophy male for my rainwater projects. And this is the female, only female thus far that I've bred him to. This is a blood hypo female, as you can see. I got her from Tad Fitzgerald, who I believe got her from Nate at Sin City Geckos. So anyway, killing 2 birds in 1 stone, or 2 geckos with 1 stone in this video, because this gecko was produced by Nate at Sin City Geckos. Pure blood hypo, JMG blood hypo line. As you can see, she's pretty darn stunning. Unfortunately, I only got 1 fertile egg from her. She only laid 1 clutch of 2 eggs. She was at the end of her cycle when I got her. And by the time, you know, I quarantined her and all that good stuff, she was just about done for the year. But I do have 1 fertile egg from the male firewater albino, or fire glow, as I call him sometimes. And it's in the female incubator. So hopefully that baby will be a gorgeous, gorgeous blood hypo firewater albino cross. This male was produced by Paul Allen at brightalbino.com. This is a lavender radar. You can see he's kind of dragging his junk along. He's in breeding mode here. Just waiting on some females to start developing follicles so I can go ahead and get him back to work. He's anxious to go back to work. I've gotten so many beautiful geckos from Paul Allen over the last, I don't know, 10 years, I guess, or maybe a little longer, that I've lost count. I've been very happy with all of them. And as you can see, this is a really good example of a lavender radar. He's held the lavender on his back really well. Hasn't broken up too much. And he's a great breeder. He's produced a lot of nice babies for me. Beautiful, beautiful gecko. Thank you, Paul. I love him.